And the Commodores will put total leather to crank us up. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Georgia's offense will come out first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that
he'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. There he goes. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. Let's see if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Runs through another one. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll give it to him again. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Bulldogs trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyle. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
So Vanderbilt's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Commodores want to move quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Can't meet the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Past the first down marker and still running. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Open space at the 25. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
You got to be impressed with this offense and how they've been able to run the football and move it down the field, just being more physical in the trenches and getting some push. And leading by 3 right now down here in the red zone on 3rd down. I'm not so sure they won't run it again or give it to their running back in space and see if he can make something good happen.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Under fire. He's going to take off. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vandy. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-him football, that last touchdown drive was for you. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a deep man. Got it in stride at the 15. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Gets rid of it. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. So now it's 2nd and long. back to pass. It's Darnold. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, the running back has it.
And I really don't understand the play call. Palmer, like 3rd and long, and they're not trusting their quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving forward? We'll get to that as the game progresses. But, man, I just think you've got to trust your quarterback, and you got to pass the football on 3rd.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He'll bring it back out to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds there. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Working that left side. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Lyle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to throw it again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Turner. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the touchdown.
Fucking give him a burst of speed, bro, out of nowhere. Fucking dumb, dude. He's not outrunning my back, bro. 99 overall speed, that's crazy.
That should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They
fucking cool. Gay-ass game,
dude.
You
want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Like, fucking honestly, dude. Gotta give him something to make it, what, realistic? I'm fucking 99 overall everything. Should be blowing him out.
Soft spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Bulldogs just got a huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll ride the hot hand. Jukes his way for more. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Williams. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finish the run out the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. And he showed all of those attributes right there.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw. It's Turner. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read.
Fucking holy, dude. Make him pay. Make him pay.
45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He'll keep it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. The Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it first and 10. Leaves it with the back.
Let's go. Let's go.
Elusiveness. He's got space. He's loose on the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Not much of a chance there. He
Fucking
just had to get rid
grounding,
of
bro. Grounding all day.
The big reason this offense is struggling right
Intentional
now,
grounding.
trailing on the
Fuck him.
scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air, it's Turner. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that. Down run, you know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Scanning the field, it's Darnold. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after this. Time to take a shot. Got it inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. He'll set up to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call them a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I got to make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And the defense got him at the 27.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front.
Makes the catch down the right side. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man, it's Turner. Rushes on him. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Going deep. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Vandy.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the run, it's Denson. Fights off a defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. To the ground with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia! And the pummeling has started.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to pass. It's Turner. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Got him downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll do it himself. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Commodores lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The give and tick, 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 tick. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. The 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
From inside his own 15, looking for room.
Stop.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 2nd down coming up. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks the tackle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Handoff from the gun. He breaks a tackle. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week. Continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. He's got the tight end. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. To the air. It's Turner. Unloads it left. Got a man in the middle. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Georgia going up tempo. The give from the gun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Offense in the hurry up. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can...
There he goes! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? On the run, it's Denson. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Dogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to... And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.